Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd do, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Hazard gets into a good position. Played into the box. It's out for a goal kick. Spread out to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball. Scores! It's loose, and he's let fly. It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal, up he goes! It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Caceres. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, really cute. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Batistuta. He's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Beckham in acres of space out wide. Header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That looks a decent ball. Hazard. That is good strength. Hazard with the delivery. Punched away. Madrid with the corner. They're first. And the keeper beats it away. And a shot! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Scholes.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Yamal.
2 minutes has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Summerslide! He's done very... And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Has crossed it. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that is a great stop! And that has been clubbed away. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's certain it scores! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good spread. That's a good run he's making there. And that has left him in a heap. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Knocks it into space. Decent chance! And it's in! AC Milan are all square. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Maldini. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Passes coming off in quick succession. And the shot!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Milan go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's found a way through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Spreads it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Camavinga. And that will be the final act. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bardiol gets rid without sophistication. Platini! Platini! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. Yamal's cross. And he's managed to get rid. The most accurate pass. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Batistuta. Just about within shooting range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Scholes is offering a wry smile there.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Hazard. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's found a way past. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was mighty close. No goals as yet. Chouameni. And it's De Bruyne. And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nicely worked. And he's in on goal. Batistuta! It's there! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal. Platini. Gravenberg. He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta. Look at the space. Great chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all sweat. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Koundé makes the interception. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Batistuta trying to keep this in. Well, there's the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Batistuta.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 6.
Out to the left it goes.
Griezmann.
He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Struck first time. And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a cute ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That pass has been well intercepted. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Danger averted for now. Great vision. There's the shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
6 added minutes
Madrid
has been
take
indicated.
the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
there's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's found a way through. Is there any support? He might... And a chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fernando Torres. And they've got rid. Tries from a long way out. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bounced. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Caceres, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Skims one in. David Villa, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the pass is intercepted. Played out to the left flank. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Yamal. Good purple chance for a shot! And he's done And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's Batistuta. That is good alertness. Looking for the run. Hernes. Can he get it through? Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Now, what about this cross? And the shot! And again! They've scored! Turkey are back in business. David Villa at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 42 minutes is number 6, David Villa.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard with the delivery. It's a goal kick. Rodri is there, and he can pick it up. Hernes. Now it's Owen, played out towards the right wing. Akun! And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal
to the
each.
screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
And so we're off again. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Mateus, not the most accurate pass. Look at the space here, it scores!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Scholes. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Scholes. Oh, that's a very... Batistuta! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's away. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just made...
He's got full! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Yamal picks it up out wide. That is ended up in no man's land. Shot could be on. Great challenge, time to perfection. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He's having a go! Quick look, then, and again! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Turkey really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's found a way through. Neymar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yamal. Now, who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Carlos. Cannavaro robs him of possession. This might spell danger. Oh, just skips past his man. Bayer gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd do, and we should be in for something very special. Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And as you can see, we've already started here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now the decent chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 10, Batistuta.
So we have had the first shapes to shoot!
Coming on the field.
Well, good delivery, almost a perfect outcome.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Williams. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland. Now trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, really good feet. Ambitious ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Look at the space. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. Real chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Madrid are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Madrid finding their passes. Fernando Torres. He's had a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Van Dijk. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And they can counter here. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nico Williams. That's a cute ball. Scholes. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here.
Has been indicated.
Thinks about the shot. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Chouameni. Caceres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Caceres looking to run onto it. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome. Oh, terrible mistake! Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other.
Shoots! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get it through? Oh, what a mistake! Yamal, and he's lost his man here, and he shoots! It's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Well, this is turning into a real hammering.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Terrific header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Deco. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he...
Can he finish? And it's played in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is out of play. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Azar. Now it's Azar. Azar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a sharp pass. So what can they make of this? Thuram. Deco. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Batistuta. Gilberto Silva. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Deco. Thuram cuts it out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
And after 45 minutes, it is still... Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And he shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. Azar. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Plays it across. And that has been clubbed away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well timed, excellent interception. Batistuta is herring after that one. Deco. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back in. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Messi. He's having a go! And the lead stays intact, just.
Messi clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Now it's Hazard. Quality ball. Now it's Forlan. Messi. Into the last 5 minutes.
Lazio really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Ball's gone out of play. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over. So it's away we go then. It looked as though that might lead to something quite... That might lead to something quite promising. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born...
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to make it 1-0. Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
gone for a throw-in. He has found the way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Big header! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Simons. Xavi Simons. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Azar. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Chouameni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This is their second corner of the game. Rodri getting this one clear. And he's well positioned here. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. And that's been slipped through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And he thumps it clear. Hazard. And it's skewed away, knocks it out wide. And he's managed to get rid. Xavi Simons, out to the left it goes. Now it's Yamal, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 1 minute.
There's the shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they could expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Saliba simply refused to be outdone there. Alexander-Arnold. It's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard receives it in a wide position. Hazard looking sharp there. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Scholes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found the way through. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Koundé makes the interception. Scholes. Camavinga. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Chouameni, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Scholes. Koundé. And this is Scholes. He's shifting through the gears here. Scholes! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Tries to play it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. And this is Scholes. I think it's chance! It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that was very necessary. That's at the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite. That might lead to something quite promising. That might lead to something quite... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Oh, that's a key interception. Probing pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position.
Goes for the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Played into space, and he plays one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. That's a cute ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So we're still where we started right now. Koundé. Chouameni. Guardiola. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Suarez receives it in a wide position. Scholes. Caceres. And Azar. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Out to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal delivers with wit. In once more. Yamal! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's well spotted. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Hazard. Lovely bit of skill. Hangs one in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Guardiola. And here's the chance to counter. Good ball over the top. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello, attendees.
Some first half thoughts?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. Shoots! He scores! And the second half is off to a flyer. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. well stopped.
Yamal's cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He has found the way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Well, nicely intercepted. Scholes. And here's Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's been no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Guardiola. Rodri. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ambitious ball here. This one, shot a goal! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And this is Luis Suarez. Played out to the right. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Rodri. Oh, good spread. This could be their final throw of the dice. And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by... That might lead to something quite promising. That might lead to something quite So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Yamal. Threads one in. Oh, super ball! And the shot! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres has it out wide and in space. Plays it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Played back in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kane, spread out to the left. He's on it, can he get away? And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That's good defending in numbers. Mbappe. Out to the right. Yamal. Takes a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Batistuta gets through on his own. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, can he finish? He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
And Decisive! And the keeper has it. Looking for the run. He has a look up. Goes for a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Madrid are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Oh, what has happened here? Koundé. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Yamal's cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out towards the right wing. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Chance! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Madrid are having a ball here. Chouameni. Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Hazard. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Deftly away. Madrid have it back and can go again. Passing is crisp and sharp. Scholes! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yeah, no joy this time. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. And they win it back again. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he get it through? Scholes. And he shoots! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And he's Yamal! He's put it wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Shot a goal! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to cap.
Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. And this is Torres. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's an imaginative pass. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great ball, and he's in, and he shoots! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Goes for a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options for movement. Shot, surely! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads drop, and now their chins are up.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Stoichkov really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Out again for a throw-in. Done delicately. Out to the right. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Scholes. Out to the left it goes. Tries to pass it through. It's a goal kick. Rodri is there and he can pick it up. And it's made its way to him. Fernando Torres. And that's gone loose. That pass has been well intercepted. Played with finesse.
3 minutes added time.
Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals...
And there's the end of the first half. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on.
Please turn your
This is
attention
insanely
to the screen
good.
for information provided by the local police. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos tries to play it through. Batistuta. Hazard. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That looks a cracking ball. Koundé. Now it's Yamal. Hazard. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Gravenberg. Threads one in. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. What a turn of events. We have a match here, all right. It is an epic. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? What a throw in.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And he passes it long. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous
Welcome to
evening, the
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. No, he's not getting past him there. And that has been clubbed away. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe! He's scored! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, they've got it again. Chouameni. And it's Scholes. Great vision. Mbappe! Oh, nicely intercepted. Adams. Vardiol. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. In it comes. And he knocks it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gets a good foot in there. Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, such a clever touch.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Saka. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Scholes. And it's been played through. And he thumps it clear. Played out to the right. Referee's given a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Yamal's cross. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a...
Oh, what has happened here?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, red, nice interception. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Now there's a shoots! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Yamal. Threads one in. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. That is a brilliant interception. He can get that clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Knocks it into space. Now it's Hazard. There will be a throw-in. Hazard with a delivery. Alexander-Arnold. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni. He has a look out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's found a way through. Foden. Well played. Important challenge, that. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Yamal. Foden. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. Now that looks a decent ball. He's a sharp little ball here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cross into the box.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals.
Hello,
one more time.
Welcome to
A day
today's
for
match.
parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight.
He gets big! It's loose and in for the pieces! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. That's a decent clearance. And that's a throw-in. Cáceres crosses it in here. Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pedri. So it is still 0-0. Balde. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Now it's Yamal. Batistuta. There's a no-nonsense tackle. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Batistuta. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's a good foot in there. Pedri. Throw in. Good play on the left-hand side here. Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
De Jong. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. And he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Madrid gifted a massive chance. This to make it 1-0. Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes takes control of it and he's on the move. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha with the short one. And it's Balde. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Rafinha. Yamal. Now who's going to be first to this? Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And still we await the first breakthrough. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. Shot, surely! Yes, it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that has put paid to that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He has found a way through.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's rather hopeful. Now that's well seen too. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Yamal's cross. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Good chance here! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
I think we're just about done here. Now it's Batistuta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Adams gets across to intercept that. Plenty to aim at here. Shoots! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Caceres, and this is Hazard. He's having a shot! And that has been clubbed away. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's there to get it away. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. Played out to the right. Hazard. Adams cuts out the pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Can he latch on to this? Hazard. Cross flung. There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Back into the middle. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Tevez. Oh, it's come loose. Chouameni. Can he get it through? And this is Torres. Oh, that it shapes to shoot! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done. Tries from a long way out. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Figo. Cannavaro. No, that's been intercepted. Hazard, who does have an assist to his name. Tevez. And he's only too happy to take that back. And Tevez! And it's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 32.
So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal. Son Heung-min. Drogba. Almost an hour gone. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's a good ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. Red Scholes. Big header! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Son Heung-min. Half an hour gone in the second half. He won't be happy with that one. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Scholes. Yamal. Oh, great save by Dida. And that would have won it.
Hazard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Drogba providing an outlet on that flank.
Time.
Cleared away. Scholes. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness.